Hello, Big Chopper's back. It's time for another Rust base tour video. It's wipe day tomorrow, so it'll all disappear, and I am quite proud of it. So I do need to get this on video, mainly just for me to remember it by. But it'll be nice to see the progression from last month, because this month I have focused a lot on electricity and automation. We've got a shooting gallery up there. A 5-story high reinforced SAM site that does absolutely nothing, that I'll tell you about later on. We have a hangar to store our big helicopter, a little stables over there for the for the horses, and the main base, which is jam-packed full of gizmos and sensors. And yeah, let's go have a look. So obviously we've got my little vending machine there, my gun shop. A horse that I literally just found today because it was a black thoroughbred. I thought I'd keep it. I've got my 2 horses in the stable. This is a black thoroughbred which is very, very fast, 67.5 kilometers an hour. And this is obviously my horse that I go if I'm gonna run into anybody. I want armor on it, so but it's quite slow as well. But yeah, this is even, I've got a HPHF sensor up there, which is heartbeat, breathing, humidity and footsteps sensor, and it's hooked up to the door, so whilst I'm in here the door will never close, so I can get on the horse, ride out or whatever. But as soon as I ride out or as soon as I walk out, the doors will close behind me because I'm out of range of the HPHF sensor. There's quite a few of them around the base. On my garage around the back, there's 2 up there controlling the back doors, so literally I can get in my car and the door will stay open basically until I'm out of range, and then it'll close, which is pretty cool. In through the main base doors, on the ground floor is all storage, so everything I would ever need storage wise. Loads of components in there, all the stone, wood, quite a bit of sulfur, electrical components. Yeah, there's it's nicely laid out. I like the fact that I just have to come in here and can just dump down everything on the bottom floor. I think next month I'm going to go for an automatic sorting system using the industrial stuff. I have touched on it here. I've got an industrial conveyor here that's pumping stone straight into the TC. I use 6,500 stone every day, so it needs to be pumped in. But like I say, I've started on it, but I'd like a drop box where you just drop everything and then the conveyors sort it out into different boxes. So I'll perhaps go down that route next wipe. But yeah, got quite a bit of scrap in there. The ore box I just used for stuff around the base, like base building stuff, because the ore just gets smelted generally, so it was just an unused box. But yeah, loads of ammo. Again, not too much boom, used it all. This I like a lot. I can sit here and basically look at all the cameras around my base. I've got 4 cameras, one on each side, so I can scan everything around. I quite like looking through these when my base gets AI raided. The turrets just take care of everything. I've also got 2 turrets that I can control, so when my base gets raided, this one's sitting outside the hangar and this one's sitting on top of the garage. So I can control these and have some fun from the safety of my base when I'm getting AI raided, which is pretty cool. I do like that. We have a lift, an automatic lift where there's automatic doors open. Let's take it all the way up to the top. So we've got a different floor for different things as well. This, obviously, the top floor is my landing pad. Obviously I've got access to the roof here as well. Tons and tons of solar panels to run everything. But yeah, a little landing pad here that lights up at night and guides me in the right direction to get in for my minicopter. All the electrical systems are up here for the main base. This is for lights. It's got a knee core that I hooked up from a video from YouTube just to see what it was like. But yeah, another big battery. Again, the counters show how much electricity is coming in to these batteries from all the stuff on the roof. This one's only 96. Small battery with 89 coming in, big battery with 97. But it is getting pretty late in the day, it's up to 5. Yeah, each of these lift doors are hooked up with a floor pad, so as soon as you walk over them, the door opens. But then on this side, they're controlled by a HPHF sensor, so as soon as you come this side, they will open. So if I go down a floor, as soon as I get in range of this HPHF sensor, the door will open, and exactly the same. So yeah, it's in and out quickly. The only floor I haven't got it on is this floor, because this floor is sectioned off for guns, which I will show you in a little while. But yeah, so this is the industrial and crafting area. I've obviously got all my workbenches here, repair tables, mixing table, nothing in. I do have a locker here with some spare loadouts, just so as I can change quickly. Obviously I've got heavy armour loadout, light metal, light armour for radiation and things, and this is my scavenger loadout, which would normally keep in the top one. Next floor up is living quarters, so we've got beds and lockers and poker table. I've also got another one of these things, but it's only actually hooked up to the guns, it's not hooked up to the CCTV. There's one CCTV camera, there's another one there. But this table's hooked up to the 2 guns, so as I can defend my base against AIs if they come, and also a drone, which I crashed. But yeah, so an extra table in that room, up on the top floor. I think you've already seen up here, yeah. So, but like I say, there's a pressure pad in front of each of these doors, so you literally just have to walk up to them and the door will open. And then as soon as the HVHF sensor sees you, but it also works on the way out. As soon as I walk out over the pressure pad, the door closes as well. So if there's a helicopter or anything out there tracking me, I can, as soon as I run through the door closes, which is pretty good. I like the way it's set up. So this floor, the second floor, is my turret floor. So I've got 8 turrets up here. Obviously this one faces this way, this one faces this way. 8 turrets set up that I literally just have to pull a switch and all of these garage doors will open, the turrets will become active, and I can defend against just about any AI raid apart from helicopters and tanks with those. So if we go out the front door, you can see all the garage doors are closed. If I pull the lever, they all open, all the turrets become active, and it's basically got 360 cover of my base. And I've also, that's obviously the garage turret. And then over here is the hangar turret that I showed you. So yeah, I'll try and slip a piece of footage in of these in action against AI raiders, because they are really effective. So this switch above it is for the SAM turrets that I built to counter heli. Pull the switch, the red light spins over here, and all 3 SAM turrets become active. They've got 150 SAM missiles in each one of them. It's built on the reinforced metal, so it's armoured. I can't jump up there. Everything's armoured, so it would take quite a bit for heli to destroy it. But the way this server works is SAM turrets, or these SAM turrets at least, can't target heli. So it was just a really expensive lesson. Because heli sometimes flies straight over my base, and he's actually destroyed some of my base before, with him just flying over and me being inside and having gaps in the windows and stuff. And obviously he's seen me and unleashed onto my base and destroyed a part of it. So I built this SAM turret in case that would happen again. But yeah, like I say, each one's got 152 missiles in, and they can't target heli, so they're absolutely useless. Why can't I get down? Yeah, it was just an expensive lesson in what doesn't target heli. Ouch. But yeah, won't be doing that next wipe. This is my rifle range. It looks pretty good in the dark. It's a spooky rifle range. It's got spooky stuff around it. It's like a a spooky roller coaster without the roller coaster. But yeah, this is my rifle range. You can turn it on and all of the targets will drop. I'll do a separate video about this as well, on how it works and everything. This will just be a quick overview. But yeah, so just turn the switch on, it all lights up, all your red lights come on and all the targets drop down. You've got a timer here which counts up in seconds. This was basically the first range that I built. I was just discovering what things could do and how things worked. And the only way that I could get this timer to stop, or to think of getting this timer to stop, was off the last target. You have to shoot the door target last, and that will stop the timer. It's pretty rubbish, but yeah, like I say, it was the very first one that I built. So press this. As you shoot them, the lights turn red. So you just have to go for all of the green lights. As long as you shoot the door target last. There you go, 18 seconds. Obviously you can see all the targets are popping back up again, so that's why I had to put a light on it as well, so that obviously you only shoot the green lights. As soon as it turns red, you've finished. But yeah, so this was the first one that I built to get the timer and everything working. This was a more of a learning experience. So this was the second one that I built. It starts from the same. Oh, let's get some light on it. There you go. So you can see what it is now. Exactly the same thing, a switch and a button. The thing is with this one is it counts up in half seconds as well. So this one is your second counter, this one's your half second counter. Switch this one on, it all lights up. again, it's not a random order, but it's a sequence that I need to improve on. So over next wipe I'll improve on this, but at least it's a sequence. The next door won't open unless you shoot the target down. So as you can see, 19.5 seconds, and the red light at the top lights up when you shoot the last one. This one I think is a hell of a lot bigger improvement than this one, because they don't all just pop up at the same time and then you have to shoot them down. There is a sequence to this one. I wanted to make it a random sequence. The problem, there's a lot of problems in that, in the fact that there is a random switch, but there's also a chance of nothing happening. So there's a chance of something happening or nothing happening, and obviously you need something happening at least to keep the sequence going. So I need to have a bigger think about that and how I'm going to get that random sequence going. But I've got some ideas. Like I say, I'll do a bigger video about how this is set up and how this works in a different video. But for now, we'll switch that one off. And we'll go back and have a look in the base again. I need to turn that SAM site off because that's just wasting juice that doesn't need to be wasted. But yeah, so this elevator is pretty cool as well. It's got a call switch on every single level. So yeah, you could run upstairs to the 3rd level and then hit the call switch. Very happy with that. Again, you just run over the pressure pad to open the doors. Doors should already be open if you're on this side. Obviously, this garage door was a real achievement, because this garage door has 2 HBHF sensors going into it, one on this side for if you're outside and one on this side for if you're on the inside. Now it's very easy to hook up one HBHF sensor to one door sensor, to one door things, whatever you call these. But yeah, it's hard to put 2, so all of this with these and OR switches was literally to try and get both sensors hooked up to one switch. Thinking about it, I could probably just have put 2 door things on there, but that was another learning experience. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a little bit better at flying the Mini now as well. I'm quite liking flying the Mini around. I'll perhaps show you that in the next video. But yeah, I think the whole base looks absolutely awesome at night. It lights up really, really cool. Got lights out the back, got the big man up there, Pac-Man, overlooking, keeping my car safe. And yeah, the hangar. So obviously I needed somewhere to keep the transport helicopter. Built a hangar. It turned into a bit of a chop shop. Got the skidoo from the Arctic Research Base again. Once again, lugged it all the way back here across the grass and gravel, and yeah, that's my little trophy. But yeah, there's transport helicopter. Obviously all lit up, HBHF sensor up there on the door. Yeah, a vast improvement on the last wipe. So much automation in this base. It's I've probably forgotten to tell you half the stuff. But yeah, raiding stuff in here. Obviously ladders, hammer, all my rockets. I've only got 4 boom left and 2 satchels. But yeah, absolutely loved developing this base. Hated it when Heli came along and blew it up and took out 2 or 3 of my batteries, most of the power generation on the top, and it was horrible the next couple of days trying to wire everything and piece everything back together again. But yeah, I do like being in this base. I think I'm going to do next wipe, I'm going to do the same sort of base, 5 floors, 6 floors. I want to go down to the growing route. I want to test that out. I haven't really grown anything in Rust, so yeah, I'm going to set up a little growing floor. I was hoping to catch the sun coming up. The good thing about having this as well, if the elevator is down the bottom, say, and you come back in your helicopter and you land it, you don't even have to ask the lift to come up. You can literally just run forward, run into the corner, and it's a quick way down. It's a Rust sort of bug thing that if you're running into a wall on the way down, you don't actually take damage when you land. So it's pretty nice, pretty quick way down. But yeah, that's about it really. Like I say, I'll do a separate video on these shooting ranges. Show us a little bit about how it works and how I set it up. But yeah, apart from that, this is about it. Everything's automatic, all the lights on here and everything will go off and come on by themselves. Look at that for a sunset. Or sunrise, sorry, I should say, not sunset. Oh. But yeah, thanks for sharing this with me. I guess I'll see you in the next one.